Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, part two of this. In part one, we made a cut line for the outside of this. I guess it's going to be a sticker. Pretty cool. So we're going to nudge that back over. And the problem, probably the real problem he's having is on the inside. If we take the Smart Fill tool and fill these in, you can see that there's a problem right there. It's a square box. And what the square box is, it's this graphic of the Spider-Man himself. So that's stopping it. Now you could do a lot to that. Well, let's just back up here and take our little Spider Boy, and I'm going to move it, and you can see the gray box. Now I'm going to hit reverse so it'll be exactly the same distance that I nudged it out. I'm going to make a duplicate of that. I'm going to nudge it over. I'm going to take this original and I am going to turn it into a bitmap, convert to a bitmap, doesn't matter what color. And then I'm going to trace this bitmap, outline, trace, clip art. And what that's going to do is give us an outline around that. Now it doesn't look as good, but if we take it apart, and this is our old bounding box one, this is not. So now what we can do is take a rectangle, fill it in with the Smart Fill tool, and now we have a box shape. I'm going to Smart Fill the inside. So this is the other way you can do instead of breaking the curve apart. I'm going to fill that in with blue. I'm going to put it in front of our our original one, and I am going to select it all, and I'm going to go intersect. And what that did, it made the Spider Boy just an edge on him. So we can get rid of all this, and now we can zoom in, and we can use the Smart Fill tool. And I'm guessing he wants every part. And see, now you can see how it did it. So I'm going to get all the major parts first. I'm just hitting the left arrow key. I forgot to move that last one. And get back to the Smart Fill tool. And I'm guessing he's going to want that little spot, these spots, maybe even this little spot. So that way it'll all be cut out. And I don't, I'm going to go all of them. I don't know if he wants all of them. I forgot to move that one. And select it. That's why it's always better to just go ahead and move it while you're going. One, you don't forget where you're at. I think we've almost got it. Get the major parts. Now you can see in between the spider. So I'm going to have to zoom in, Smart Fill tool. And you don't want to do one twice, so you got to kind of be careful. Like back up and then see this. And I don't think we have this one, because you do not want to, because it'll mess up your contour tool. I don't think we have that one or that one. Maybe this little bit, this will be personal preference where you want to, cut that out or leave it. So then what we can do is left click, right click. I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a hairline. And if you will group all these together, so we can do them at one time. So select all of them, go up to Object, Group, or Control Group, Control G. Now we're going to go do the contour. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to go to the inside. And because most of the shapes are rounded, I'm going to go rounded corners. And see, those little bitty ones aren't going to round, or they're not going to cut. There's just not enough there. So you could do a couple of things. We could break the contour apart and then grab the black, and the black is still our contour. But there's these little bitty parts that didn't contour. So we could go, if you wanted to, ungroup all this, and then change your contour to something less like 0.01 and just have a little bitty contour on those, or just leave them alone. So you go to Object, Break Contour Apart, grab that black, move it over, and then I would get rid of all this by hitting delete. Go ahead and group this together, Control G, but I'd go ahead and make it red and then make sure it's a hairline. And now let's move it back over to our subject. And now you have interior and outerior. Now you see right here, if we would have gone with a lesser cut line, which you're probably going to want to, you know, you could have used the 0.01 on all of them. And so that would be better because that would get all the little, see it's the 0.05 was just too big. I almost want to do that again, but I hope you understand what we're getting at. See, like it didn't contour that at all, hardly, because that, and you still got a little bit of fuzziness on this guy. You know what, I'm going to make part 3 and show how to get rid of the fuzziness on, you know, that it's just a little bit of fuzzy on the trace. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.